eclipse of the heart. Yeah. Powerful portal. A lot of us are feeling it already. The overall theme is about the heart. Blood moon, total eclipse of the heart. What is inside of you? You know, your blood is pumping through your veins. What drives your soul? What drives you? This shift is going to allow you will now reveal yourself to the world. There are many people that are part of this community for a long time. In phase one, I shared with you, God is revealing the truth of you. You've been analyzing, you've been working with it. It's within your sacred heart. Now you will reveal who you are to the world. You don't have time to live someone else's life. The world is crying out right now. We could know that the energies are quite intense. And what the world needs is your authentic self. Isn't that interesting? The world needs your authentic self. It seems like a simple thing, but in the modern society, it's so difficult. It's so difficult for people to actually embrace and live the way that they truthfully are without wearing a mask. It's an amplifier of what's going on. Very powerful portal that we're going through. It's a shift of timelines, and it is a window of time. It's eclipse season. So you're going to want to be preemptive. You might want to take out a pen and paper and jot down some important things for you to work on. If you really want to transcend, if you really want to ascend to a higher version of yourself, this eclipse season is the moment in time to do it. And you could take part of what we do here on this channel. You'll be seeing very powerful things coming out. If you're new to the channel, I'm Michael. I discuss the ascension journey and I make it relevant for everyday life people. Blood moon, total eclipse of the heart. This shift is, number one, representing a collapse of old patterns. A lot of you have been experiencing this. You know, we've been talking about self-respect. The collapse of old patterns in your life. You might have dealt with something over and over again, this pattern. It's time to break through the pattern. So you're going to see these patterns that you say, these are not resonating with me any longer. I don't need these lessons anymore. And these patterns are going to collapse. Karmic release. A lot of us, remember, don't always think, this is also because a lot of modern people in the modern society, in the ego, are kind of wired a certain way. Karmic or karma doesn't always mean it's a bad thing. Some people hear karma, they go, ooh. But sometimes karma, these are lessons that we have to learn. We have to go through it. We're going through it. Ancestral healing, so important, okay? So a lot of us are healing not only for ourselves, but for our ancestors, our family lineage. The other night on Patreon, I discussed with the community on Zoom something that I recognized. I said, this is what my grandfather used to do. And I feel the same way. And how can I overcome that? So you might analyze your life and you could say, you know what? Oh, my dad, my mom, my grandfather, my grandmother. Oh, they used to, I'm getting like how they got with this, whatever it might be. How are we moving forward? How are you breaking the pattern? How are you healing for your ancestors? Your whole family lineage is rooting you on. You know, we discussed the term, which is more of a thing that's out there in, you know, in the algorithm world, the chosen ones. Well, you were chosen for your family lineage. You were chosen to rewrite these things. You were chosen to break karmic patterns. Okay, you know, certain things that maybe in your family, they can never break these. You could never do it. You are the one to break it. in these energies. What is the eclipse? And remember, this is just part one, then there's going to be part two. So this is a very powerful window, a portal of time. So now it's all hands on deck. It's literally all hands on deck. You got to go pedal to the metal. You got to go all in. It's so important at this time. Okay, so the eclipse shakes things up. It shakes us up and moves forward. You might already feel the shaking. You know, I need to move forward. I want to do this, this, and this, X, Y, and Z. I want to do these plans. But sometimes we're not really moving forward. We're holding on. It's time to move forward. That's what the eclipse energy is, just shaking us up. On my journey, I know these things. I always say the little nudges that God gives us. And I'm going to be preemptive as I'm leaving this message, and we still have time. Remember that the moment that eclipse happens, and this is what, there's always new people that are kind of waking up to, some people call it spirituality. I like to call it the Tesla model, thinking in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. You will feel this frequency prior to the eclipse. Are you feeling it already? You could hit the lightning bolts if you're feeling charged up. It's running in your blood right now. It's the blood moon. Get the reds going in the chat. That's true, though. Your blood is pumping. Your heart's pumping. This is the total eclipse of the heart. When you have passion, there's something that drives you. Your heart is pumping like never before. And you can't deny these things any longer. Only you know. Only you know. I appreciate that. Appreciate everyone that just came on. Please click the like button. I'm so grateful for that. If you hit that like button, thank you so much. Okay, so it's a shake up so that we can move forward, a shift, embracing the truth of you. A lot of us didn't embrace the truth of us because of the matrix, because of the programming, even within spirituality. Here in this channel and community, right? We kind of burn down that fake spiritual matrix to the ground. I like you too. I appreciate you. Thank you. You didn't come here to fit in. There's so many systems, there's so many requirements across the board. There's one matrix, then there's another matrix, then there's this, then there's that. We have to shred it all apart, and we have to embrace the truth of who we are. I embrace the truth of me very strongly. And what I do on this journey, this is like the greatest reality show. Please click the subscribe button if you want to see real life evidence play out right before your very eyes. Ooh, look at that, 369, right before our very eyes. Didn't I just say Tesla model? Look at that, 369, hit the 369s. Oh, baby, I love the synchronicities. Love the number synchronicities. Do you witness them? Those are the signs you got to look for. Universal language is numbers. Not Babel, right? Be strong. Wrong pipe. Be strong. Be who you're destined to be. Be who I'm destined to be. Oh, you knew it since you were a child. But the people out there in the world gaslit you. These are weak-minded people that gaslit you. This is Manifest Destiny. Please hit the subscribe button. We got such powerful video. I got very, very big plans that are coming out this week. Oh, it's the biggest week of our everyday lives. Manifest Destiny. You knew these things since you were a child. How many people, you can raise your hand in the chat, you knew these things, but you were tricked. You were tricked. The people said, you can't have this. You can't have this type of life. You can't have this type of relationship. It's so wild out there. People tell you because they want you to fit in with them. When you exceed, ready? Got to be empowered here. Hold on, got to be empowered here. When you exceed expectations, you make weak-minded people feel like crap. And because of their weakness, they're going to gaslight you. No, you need to have this job. You can't do that. You can't go fulfill your dream. You can't have that relationship with the destiny that you want. You have to do these things. You have to sit here and make me feel comfortable. How many people are resonating? You leave a comment. This is a time period. You got to say no more. You got to say no more. You're here for your life. I've shared this so many times. So many times. Please listen to these words. Please listen to these words. This is how you say, how'd you get where you are, Uncle Mike? Regret is worse than failure. You cannot be afraid to fail. If you sit with the regret, oh, I had this idea, oh, darn it, and I didn't do it, and now, and this is like the number one thing when people are on their deathbeds, the things that they share. Learn it now. Don't become another statistic. Learn it now. Do it now. Come on, do it now. You got to do it. I got to do it now. I got to live my everyday life in all aspects. We've all gone through this. It's been a very traumatic 4 to 5 years. Think about go back to 2020, the year of clear vision. The point of the shift was for us to see clearly. I'm sure a lot of you might have 2020 vision now. You see the illusion. You see all these things. It is the glitchinator. We're glitching the reality. This is about living, write it down, an enriched life. I love the meme of Kermit the Frog sipping on the tea, looking out the window, minding his business. You know, the powerful people are the people that actually mind their business, but because of the way the world is, they answered the call. Maybe that resonates with you. Maybe you just wanted to mind your business. But this world, this reality got so out of whack that you answered the call from God. These eclipses, it's not a spiritual, it is going to shake you up. You got to know these things, okay? Now, I've done a full video on the nervous system reset. Have you been feeling it already? Okay, you go to the channel page, you can check out the nervous system reset video in its entirety. Your nervous system is reset. I have zero tolerance. And you realize this? This is how serious it is, because you will never give birth. You will never give birth to your idea. Listen, and I get it. Everyone's kind of feeling high, wired right now. Everyone's has their traumas coming up. You have to put the blinders on. I don't care who I tick off, who I do this. I got a dream. I got a laser beam. I said, God tells me I got to give birth. I got to give birth to this idea now, in this energy now. Just write the word now. We got to do it now. Remember Apollo Creed? Remember Apollo Creed? There is no tomorrow. Because you keep, that's that dangling carrot. You keep waiting, keep waiting. Well, there's no better time. Ready? There's no better time than during this season. It's the eclipse season is beginning. It's already, even though it didn't officially happen as I'm leaving this message will be very relevant. You save this video in your favorites. You go back to this video. It's going to be a tremendous receipt. And it's starting now. It doesn't start. Please do not take the linear time model. Take the quantum time model. Watch my video on quantum chaos if you're new. Quantum chaos. Take the quantum time model. It's really, and again, it is overwhelming. I'm seeing it. That's why when things don't make sense, I says like this. I got to sit real calm. Why is this? I thought this person was, why is it so? I got to sit calm. Because we're all on going through this quantum. I got to sit quietly. I got to let it wait. I got to let it marinate. Let it marinate. Delicious, right? It's one of my phrases. Sometimes you got to let things marinate. Don't jump the gun. And it is difficult to wait. It's difficult to sit quietly. I never understood this. Now I do. I understand why some of these maybe monks or shamans go through a period of silence. Timeline processing. Silence sometimes. Sometimes you have to sit in silence. Sometimes you have to go into isolation. That's where you're refined. Blood moon. What's pumping through your blood? What's pumping through your veins? Are you going to be the person that you came here to be? Are you going to start living your everyday life? Or are you going to constantly, bow down to what the Matrix model tells you? Oh, this is how you're supposed to live. This is what you're supposed to do. And don't go rushing. You listen to your Uncle Mike. Don't go rushing out there into spiritual communities and thinking, oh, everyone is a great person. There are distractions. There are Decepticons out there. Do you see the Decepticons? This is what you have to learn. You got to learn the truthful way. You got to learn the proper way. You got to take ownership of your ascension. You have to do these things yourself. This is a time period to now go forward to an enriched life, a life of meaning. It's the meaning of life. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, the wise Uncle Mike, the wise high commander. He could teach the meaning of life. I'll sit here. I'll teach. Oh, yes, I will teach you the meaning. I'll teach you the meaning of life. That's how advanced I am. It's actually very simple. And people say, Uncle Mike, what's the meaning of life? It's to live a life of meaning. Live a life of purpose. The regret you will have that you just did the same Matrix thing, the same, you actually did something with your life. Do it now. Smash the like button if you believe it in your heart. It's the total eclipse of the heart. You don't have, and this is not a time to waste. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your attention. You got to stay focused. You need to stay focused with everything you got. You're able to do it. I was able to do it again, there are seasons. There are frequency fences. Please watch my full video recently on breakthrough. God says breakthrough now. We have to break through now. 1,000 people, write it in the comments. Embrace it. Live it. Breakthrough now. Not next year. Not 5 years from now. Not waiting for someone with a hat on to come save you. You need to break through now. I got to do it now. I got to do it right now. That's the sense of urgency. That's an empowerment phrase. Some people out there, I don't like that. With a sense of urgency, I got to do it now. You got to get up. You got to run through the wall. Okay, don't literally run through the wall. You got to run. You got to run through the wall. That's what you got to do. Total eclipse of the heart. What's in your heart? What is in your heart? I recently put up a YouTube short. Analyze that short. Watch it. Get it in your brain. You ask yourself these questions. You got to sit there. You got to ask them. And if you know the answers to the question, okay, now you're on. If you don't know the answers, then you got to stop. Wait a minute. You're going to have to stop. You got to ask and then answer your questions. A lot of people aren't questioning. A lot of people are running on autopilot in the modern world. I got to do this because this is what I got to get. I got to do this job. This is my life path. This is my type of relationship because the people on the TV, because the people around the water cooler, because the fake people in spiritual communities told me to live this way. Let's burn that to the ground with the Holy Spirit fire. It's blazing, light warriors. You got to be empowered like never before. You got to embrace it now. You got to feel it now. You could feel it. Ooh, baby. You could feel it now. Start living your everyday life today. Start living it today. I don't have to, know this. As I said earlier, you might fail some days. Again, there is no finish line, though. There is no finish line. There's no congratulations. Hey, some people love that. Some people don't like that. Every day, maybe you have that, you got to go through the finish line. It's truthfully about the journey. It is truthfully about the journey. That's why this is a journey. That's why I say to all of our family members, because we're breaking through these programs, we don't say follow me, we say take the journey with me. Would you like to take the journey with your Uncle Mike? Oh, this channel is going to be so good. Oh, so many things coming out this year. Already great things waiting for you if you're new. You go over to that channel page, you check them out. Go to that first playlist, you'll catch right up. I got the first playlist, you catch right up. Do you want to take the journey? We have to bring back the family unit. The family unit also is not just, because there are people out there that can't speak to their own mother. They can't speak to their own kids. Heck, some of them can't even speak to their own spouse. That's the old way. Now we got to get back to the spiritual family. Now we got to get back to the royal family. And you could write that in the comments too. We are the royal family, and we are taking over. Yeah, I know. You lived your life. You're sort of famous people. Yeah? But everyday life people are taking over now. I know. Because you were programmed. Only the famous people could do this stuff, right? I know. You got to rise up like Leo the lion. Yeah, you got to rise up. The lions are going up. Here they come in the chat. The lions are coming in the chat. Total eclipse of the heart. What do you feel on my journey? And I feel this totally. We watch this play out in real time here on this channel. I love to show up every day. I like to be a lighthouse for others. We actually have a tremendous community member, family member. The name she uses is Sick and Tired. A lot of us are sick and tired. I feel like it was destiny. Sometimes God gives me the messages through people. So many people are sick and tired. You're sick and tired of the BS, the belief systems. You got to break through these belief systems. You got to go in the heart right now. This is the blood moon. This is the total eclipse of the heart. I feel things in my heart, and I got to live. I have to have these experiences, and I will move forward. And in the end, sometimes maybe it doesn't work out, but regret is worse than failure. Regret, if you sit there with you know what hell is? Uncle Mike, you know about hell? Oh yeah. You know what it'll feel like? It'll feel like you sit there and you say, oh, you know what? I did nothing. I have the regret. If you sit with that regret, oh, I should have done this idea. Oh, I should have talked to that guy. Oh, I let this one slip away. And then you sit there and then the life passes you by. You said, I got to hold on to all this. I had many opportunities. It will be in the book in the future. There's definitely going to be about my everyday life. There will be a book one day. Oh, baby. I have, and maybe a movie. They'll probably make a movie about my life. It's true. What a journey it's been. But I lived an enriched life, and I hope I can motivate you to live an enriched life. A life of meaning, a life of purpose. Smash the like button if that's what you're here for. You want to live a life of meaning or safety and security. You will sit there on the couch, Tom, yes, and you will have safety and security. I was terrified, but I'm so grateful. And I hope I could motivate you this year. Take the Our Everyday Lives challenge and show up every day and see where you wind up at the end of this year. And if you've done this last year, please leave a comment on this video. Encourage others. Life-changing channel, life-changing community and family. Let's get the band back together. All right. Jessica Heyman, 999. It's over, kid. I appreciate you, Jessica. Our journey is to spread our light while helping others increase their consciousness. Some days are easier than others. Thank you, Uncle Mike. Absolutely, Jessica. I'm so grateful for that comment. A lot of, some of my gym buddies, a lot of the things, I just might be a common guy in the gym. Just spreading, and all of us are doing that. We might maybe do our work maybe on the interwebs, on the social medias, but honestly, the true work are the everyday life people that we touch. So important, so important. Air Drawn. I appreciate you. High speed, low drag. Just keep going. Absolutely, just keep going at this time. It's a very pivotal time. Don't give up now. CC, I love you, CC. Thanks for the positive messages every day. Oh, it's my honor. Stay positive. It's so important right now. I've seen the bigger picture, and a lot of the problem in the world are the people in society. Some of these people on social media. You really got to stay. I believe they said, was it Jesus Christ gave the good news? I'm here for the good news. Oh, not for the gloom and doom, not for the click on me, the world is going to blow up, but the sky is falling, the sky is falling. I'm not here to do that. And I'll do it the hard way. If this resonates with you, I'm so grateful if you share the channel, because it is a harder way for me to do this. It's real easy. I put on the boom, the explode. Oh, it's the end of the world. Oh my God. And people out there, they're addicted to it. They're addicted to that fear. Excuse me, you got some of that fear? I ain't got no fear for you, bro. We don't do that up in here. Brandy, they love it. They are addicted to it. I can't do it. I can't. And I'm showing you the proper way. When this head hits the pillow at night, I got to sleep. And when I go to sleep within 3 minutes. 3 minutes, I go to sleep. Was not the case years ago. Please click the subscribe button. I'm going to make you healthy again. I'm going to make you empowered again. Seriously, though, can you fall asleep within 3 minutes? I'm sure if you take the journey with us, you will. It's so important, sleep. I tell all my friends in the gym, I say, you're in here, right? You're pumping. Oh, you're tearing the muscle. You're getting big in the gym, right, bro? But you got to sleep. You got to heal when you sleep. The supplements, but your body is the machine. The body's got to sleep. If you're up, if you're tossing and turning, you got to, I'm telling you this, it changed my everyday life. Got to get your sleep right. And again, I always say this, it's the simple things in life. We got to get back to the basics. The simple things like sleep, the simple things like love. So simple, but they're so difficult. That's why they made them so difficult in the modern society. I got to have fun. I got to move forward with my life, and I have to have fun. I have to embody who I came here to be. I must have the life experience that I deserve. How about everyone? You listen. I must have the life experience that I deserve. You were tricked, Light Warrior, since you need to bow down to the matrix and all this other stuff in your mind. You got to get it out of this brain. You got to get it out of that brain. Uncle Mike, what do you mean get it out of your brain? Oh, Light Warrior, yeah. 95% of your everyday life experience is dictated by the subconscious programs that you have in that brain. What do you have in that brain? You got to open up that brain, not literally, right? Get in that brain and start. Please hit the subscribe button. Your life will change, as mine did. And I'm still a work in progress. There's still things, and we're going to be diving into these things that I'm working on the next level of my life. It's never complete. I could sit here, I could share the things that I've accomplished in my life, and now what are the next steps and what are the next things I want to accomplish on my journey? So important right now. So this eclipse season, which we're entering, it's time to shake things up again. Sick and tired is back. I love you, sick and tired. Love and beautiful blessings. I love you, sick and tired. If you are sick and tired of the matrix, here we go, ready? If you are sick and tired of the matrix, if you are sick and tired of the fake spiritual community BS that's out there, please smash the subscribe button and share our channel. Let's get to 1 million subscribers very swiftly. A lot of people are sick and tired. You see, because your soul. I share the great teachings of Dr. Gabor. Love Dr. Gabor. So grateful for you, Doc. If you ever see my videos, I'm going to have him on the program. Love Dr. Gabor. That's that spiritual immune system. You can feel it. Got to get your clairs up. That's what we do on this channel. Get your clairs up. Not only are we getting the weight up in the gym on this channel, we're getting the clairs up too. Yeah, we're going to be the new human. That's what we are. We're the new human. We're focused in 3 phases of life: physically, mentally, and spiritually. We're going to say to navigate. Okay, now we got the eclipse. Now it's shaking up the insides. Now it's resetting my nervous system. Now my reality is changing. Oh, I don't feel so great during this. Oh, I got overwhelming anxiety. Your whole life is changing. Got to get up now. Got to get up now. Some people, it's hard to get up. You're sleeping. You got to wipe the crust out of your eye. Oh, look, there's a whole new world. A whole new world. You don't want me to sing? The dogs will start barking if I start singing. Oh, man. No, you open your eyes to a whole new world. Okay? It's a whole new world. It's waiting for you. But the thing is, ready? You have to grab it. You have to grab it yourself. True manifest. A lot of people use the full moons, the eclipses, the portals to manifest things. All right? You focus on what your Uncle Mike is saying right now. True manifestation is at the intersection. You got to go out there, go to that intersection. Where's the intersection, Uncle Mike? Oh, I'll tell you, Light Warrior. The intersection is at the crossroads of conscious thought and radical action. That means you got to get up off that bum. You can't sit on the couch like Tom eating nachos and cheese, and you actually got to do stuff. You got to physically do stuff. Yes, put the vision board, do the things, meditate. Now you got to it doesn't just, oh God, it's coming down from the heavens. Here's my man. You got to do stuff. That's what you got to do. Oh, absolutely, Connie. 555. Hit those 555s. We are going up to the 5th dimension during the eclipse season. Oh, yeah, baby. And a lot of people were waiting for the 5th dimension to come. Age of Aquarius, baby. Oh, it's here. There's 2 frequencies, though. Oh, yeah. Joe, I have no clue where he is, Joe. I love you, Joe. I don't know where he is, Joe. He's probably still in there. Listen, everyone, get out of the basement. Get out the fresh air. Get the fresh air. Get the sun. Get the light of Christ on you. Yeah. It's tremendous. Francis, I love you. Brandy writes, no spook. Got to watch out for the spookables and the heffalumps. Winnie the Pooh knew about it. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh teaches us about the spiritual awakening journey. Yeah. So Michaelia writes, I'm not giving up. No, you can't give up. Now's the time to press, pedal to the metal. You got to go pedal to the metal now. Moving at the speed of life, but I can't slow down. I'm almost at the finish line, so I can't stop now. Can't stop now. I can't stop. Nothing will stop this. Nothing will stop it. You could write it down in the comments. Nothing will stop it. Nothing will stop. This is the true ascension journey for all of us. We got to do it collectively. We do it as a community. It's not for one person. It's for all people through their free will. Through their free will. Grab life by the horns, right? Grab it. Grab the bull by the horns. Pull it down. Pull the bull down. That's how powerful you have to be. You got to pull it down. Become empowered. Okay? So I'm so grateful for all of you. We have Facebook, TikTok, and Patreon. There are brand new posts on all of the platforms. I'm so grateful for all of your connections. Hit me up on Facebook. We are blowing up on Facebook like never before. We got the reels. We're reeling and dealing. We got YouTube shorts. Check out my YouTube shorts. I'm not really a short guy, but we're trying to get them out there. We use different modalities to reach our family across the world. Where are you located in the world? We're on different continents. Leave a comment where you're located. All right. And I'm so grateful for all of you. Grateful for the sharing. Please share this. Share this video. Sharing is caring. All right. And really stay focused. Stay focused. You will become the person that you came here to be if you simply believe in yourself. You got to have that inexhaustible belief in yourself. And then the breakthrough will happen. Show up in the world. Show up in the world, utilize the eclipse is shaking you. You say, I can't live a fake life no more. How many people are feeling this? You're like this right now. I can't live a fake life no more. So many people are. You're sick and tired of it. No more fakeness. No more fakeness. I got to live in truth. I got to live in authenticity. I got to live my everyday life. I love each and every one of you. Daily videos. 9 a.m. Eastern time to help you to become the greatest version of yourself. Let's get back into balance, people. Let's get back into alignment. Let's become the greatest version of ourselves. I am the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, light warriors, just keep going. It's the greatest advice I've ever given. It's the number one thing I did. I just kept going. Locked on, locked and loaded, baby. I'm locked and loaded. Yeah. Stay focused. Don't lose sight on your dreams, your heart. This is a total eclipse of the heart. Don't allow opportunities to pass you by. I love you all very much. Keep going, kid.